You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
How do you keep score? That's my question. How do you know who wins? If she dies or passes out.
Every girl passes out.
If they pass out, they lose. If they get out, they win.
Are you aware of this?
She won. She won.
She cries.
She's crying.
But she won.
She's weeping.
She's weeping for joy.
She won the Harlem Struggle.
She's very excited.
That's joy? Is that what that is?
That's victory.
And welcome to Why You Suck in Bed. My name is Dr. Stacy, and I just received a text message from Paige.
Hi.
Oh, wait, you're here.
It's a secret. You guys can't know what it says.
She talks to me during the show through text.
I tell you.
Hello. What do you say about me?
She says bad things.
Nothing about your muscles, that's for sure.
Hello.
We were just having a conversation.
It was a drive-by fruiting.
I love that movie. Are we going to go there again? STP just shakes his head.
Disgusted.
What I do is I turn my hat around backwards, and it's like a switch goes off, and I'm like a machine.
Okay. Thanks for the insight
It's
into
like
your madness.
just-
And now we know.
Just like the movie Over the Top.
That's why I said it. And I want to apologize to the guy who bought the Blu-ray just because of this show.
Oh, come on. You know
I
he
know.
enjoyed every moment
I
of
think
that
you should
movie.
invite us
No, he
over
didn't.
while
I'm
watching.
saying this because Sex Slave and I watched it today.
Oh, so
And my God, it's so bad.
It really is bad.
I cannot believe we are talking about this again.
We have to. Now it's a must. It's as important as email.
My elbow still hurts
From jerking off to
doing,
Over the Top?
No, from doing Over the Top with younger guys than me.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but that's
What
amazing.
is doing over the top?
Oh, we were fucking.
Is that code?
We were arm wrestling and whacking off at
You
the
could
same
have just said
time.
arm wrestling.
We were,
You could have
No,
just
we
said
were-
circle jerking.
No. It was the Ookie Cookie.
Why weren't we invited?
Yeah.
It was the elephant walk.
I love that. That's amazing. I love that term. Okay.
Oh, you guys.
Now this is what I was going to say. We were just having a conversation before we went I wanted to say on
Did
air.
you say taint?
Taint.
We were just talking about
Taint.
No, but we should.
Taint. Wrote a song about it. Here you go.
We were talking.
My taint.
And I have so many thoughts. I want to do the Shrek Muffin Man quote because I know that you love that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And when he said what he just said, it reminded me of the Shrek. But anyway, let me get back. Okay, we were
Wow, you have ADHD.
all
today.
over your face.
All over.
Oh, did you guys hear in the news that the guy who
ADHD.
invented ADHD, not invented it,
Russell
but
Barkley?
Gnarls Barkley?
No, Russell Barkley is the.
he came out saying that it was a crafted disease. It does not exist.
No.
This just came out in the news. I think he's in his late 80s. He's near death. I think he's trying to amend whatever sins he's
clean.
committed before he goes to heaven. He came clean and said it was a totally fabricated thing.
But it is I call it executive functioning disorder.
Well,
because
that's
that's more of a
much
neurological term. I need to look into this. This is very disturbing for me and my kind.
It's normal brain functioning. You're never linear.
Just shut it. You
I
don't
mean,
know
if
what you're
you
talking
look at
about.
the way the brain is structured,
It's not normal
not
brain
linear.
functioning. Frontal lobe dysfunction, aka executive functioning disorder.
I love that I just called up Google on my phone and it was on PornMD. That's awesome.
We were.
I don't like the site that much.
Are you serious?
I tried it out.
I'm
I wasn't
a huge fan of
I wasn't a
PornMD.
huge fan. I don't,
Are you like a Pornhub guy or are you porn or?
I like ones that I can filter more. Like porn, the MD one, like you can't get it narrowed down enough for
He
me.
likes to type in girls with dicks.
No, you
Girls with dicks.
No, sometimes I'm in very specific moods. Like,
That's why I like that
like
site.
son forcing mom into sex, and I want that.
Porn MD is that
so
it's that
hot.
good.
But it gives you too much, and it gives you repeats, and it's like page and page and page after page.
Yes. There's so many pages in this room.
Can you just say that again in a loop? I'm going to record that on my phone.
Page.
I'll use that later.
When you were in school and the teacher said, turn to page 30, did you look up?
Yes.
Turn the page. So what
There
were
was
you
always
saying?
some asshole that was like, page. Turn to page.
If you were a wrestler, your finishing move would be the page turner.
Yes, it would. That's my finishing move now.
Again, wrestling, ding, 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 ding,
In
over
bed.
the top.
I
ding, ding, ding,
only
ding.
say it because
what else do we have to hit?
There is a female wrestler right now who's pretty popular, whose name is Paige on the show.
All right. So
That's her-
I'm aware.
That's her
before
finisher.
taping, going on air, whatever you want to call it.
Tainting.
We were talking about how real women don't give a shit about how muscular cut, not cut as in
I think you mean to say
penis cut.
old women.
No.
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 Got them all.
No, women tend not to give a fuck about
Don't
how
give me that look, Paige.
muscular a dude is. Like, if you're that shallow, that's a little weird.
Call me shallow.
You might enjoy a muscular man, but
All
it
right.
shouldn't be like the be-all, end-all.
No way. And I would not choose a man over another man based on muscular structure.
No, me neither.
So you take you're all
Taint.
you're both taking away my worth right now.
No,
Why do
we
you think your worth
appreciate-
is...
We appreciate you
You're
and your
devaluing
muscles.
me.
I'm not devaluing you.
This goes back to your issue that was brought up in the last episode.
Oh,
You-
well, what am I doing?
You're projecting
Projecting.
onto the blank canvas, the blank slate.
Reoccurring nightmare syndrome projectoring.
You're projecting onto your
You
taint.
need to not think of yourself as just a muscular body. You have a lot of other things to give.
I'm just a muscular body.
How big is your dick?
It's fucking 5.5 feet.
It's like a garden hose.
It's like jerking off a brontosaurus.
5.6 inches, ladies.
All right, so I just sent a text to Henry because he's supposedly on his way, and
Yes,
I
of
said,
Where's
course,
his limo?
Left late and is probably stuck in traffic.
right, and he ends every text with blah 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 blah, and then he ends the text blowjobs every time he texts. So he did that, and then I wrote, "Just come in," just letting him know that we're now taping. And
In your mouth.
And he wrote, "Your mouth."
Your mouth. Your mutt.
He's a douche, and
Take
maybe
it, Henry.
yeah, he doesn't show up for weeks, and then he comes late.
Yeah, that's about right. And we tolerate
We
it. so
continue to allow it.
We tolerate it, so why would
I'm
he
gonna
do
punch him right
anything
in the
differently?
balls when I see him. Royal or not?
I think we need, before he gets here, I think we need to come up with something. We need to put
A
him...
behavior plan?
No, we need to put him on the spot. Make him answer questions. He never
yes.
answers anything.
Yes,
he
yes, yes.
talks around the fucking issue.
He does.
And I've had it.
We need to put him on a bip?
No. No bips. Like, I want to know what's going on with the kid. Where's the mother? Do you have other kids? What? Like, there's all this bullshit, like these rumors swirling, and we don't know the truth.
But like we said previously,
He always avoids the questions.
he is only allotted about 20 words per episode, so he has to pick and chooses
Well, it's not cool.
when he can insert them.
I'm putting my foot down.
I mean, he charges per syllable, so do we really want him to go on a long
I know, it's
tirade?
so expensive.
He sucks.
We need to revisit our contract.
All right, so we're not going to talk about the fact that
so big and rickety.
we're not
He
going to
does
talk
have
about
big
that then,
muscles.
because you're just denying that it's a truth.
I
Denying
hope he
what?
wears linen pants today.
Oh, that's always special with his loafers.
I like when he wears the linen cape with the linen pants.
The whole linen ensemble.
Yeah.
I like when he wears.
Nice.
the headdress instead of the crown because it's so hot outside.
Right. Well, it's his summer royal wear.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Anyways,
We have to stop putting him on a pedestal.
he can't know that we feel this way.
I know.
Well, I feel like we do this a lot when he's not here, and he doesn't listen to the episodes. So does he know that we put him
Oh,
on a
he does.
pedestal?
He listens.
He does?
Because he provides feedback and says, last episode was not so good. Or, you know.
He's such a cock. He
He's-
can't even show up, but he can find the time to
Yeah.
like critique
Yeah.
the episodes he doesn't show up for.
Exactly.
He did.
Fuck
he,
that pedestal. I just kicked it right out from under him.
He
I'm
did
pissed.
compliment the last episode, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it 2 episodes ago?
I think he just did that because he felt bad about all the negative feedback he's been giving us. He decided to throw us a bone.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He did compliment Jeffrey's artwork with the schizophrenic ice cream
Oh,
social.
it's fantastic.
He did enjoy. We all enjoyed that.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, everything Jeffy does is just perfect.
Thank you.
We love you, Jeffy.
All right. Why don't we just jump on in since no one has anything to say? Actually, I have something to say.
Do it.
I went on a date.
Oh yeah, you're single.
Yes.
Now wait, can I
With?
ask before you
Who, what,
hold
when,
on.
where, why?
Before you get into the details, okay? How is Superman taking this whole breakup? Because you guys were on and off for quite some time. It's not like a 1 month, 2 month thing.
I'm distracted because my neighbor is cleaning dead flies out of her windowsill using a fly swatter. You just missed it.
Was she flicking them out like a spatula?
It was weird. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Yes.
Spatula stuff.
Okay.
Because he used to have a key to this place. Did you take it away?
Well, here's the deal.
And I noticed that a lot of your plants are dead.
Oh, God. Please tell me you got laid on your date because none of us have material.
He comes by to water the plants without notice.
He just showed up?
He sneaks into the back. He doesn't
Yeah.
come through the house.
Oh, that's right. He's got the little bag.
So that's how he's dealing with it.
Anal invasion.
Yeah, it's weird.
Surprise anal?
Yeah, no. No. And I just ignore him and already close the blinds. I don't want to encourage the behavior.
But he misses you. Did you just pop your earring off? Oh,
Pop the
you
headphone
pulled your headphone out. How the hell did you even?
Stacy just fucking raped her headphones.
Jesus.
Wow. That was rough.
No, that was a pullout.
Wow, I
Like
pulled
when-
out
That was
really
an
hard.
abrupt pull
That
out.
was when Dad pops into the room when you're in.
That was so abrupt.
That was a fucking prolapse.
I just, wow.
He pulled the O-ring out.
I just did a lot of damage. Okay.
All right, so
I went on a
So
date.
we're not talking about Superman. Let's talk about the date. Who's the new guy?
Where's he from?
He's not the guy from Dunkin' Donuts, is he?
No.
No, all right.
She thought about that for a second.
Yeah, she did.
Did I fuck him?
Because you mentioned that guy too.
This guy happens to
Is that how you got him to come over?
It was a cat. It wasn't a man.
Another cat
She
to her
spent a
collection.
romantic evening
Yes.
with a stray feral
They,
cat.
they licked each other. It was great.
Mr. Whiskers is his name. This man happens to be a good friend of my parents.
This man.
Like your parents' age.
Yeah.
We're playing the name
Shut up.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Did you have a date with a silverback?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it. I want to know everything.
Whoa. How old? Because this isn't the first time you've done something
No,
like this.
but this guy is a family friend. That's why my family can't know about this.
40s, 50s, 60s?
60s.
Shut
Bring
up.
out the get.
Early or paraplegic?
Middle.
Middle. So
Are you
he's
really
on
paraplegic in your 60s?
All right.
Unless you had some bad luck.
Wheelchair bound.
You could be paraplegic in your 20s, Dick.
so
Yeah, let that sink in.
65.
Yeah.
Silver hair, no hair,
I bet he's tall.
toupee.
Silver hair.
Bet
Okay.
he's a tall
Salt and pepper or full silver?
Full silver.
Was it hot?
beard.
No.
No.
Beardo.
He has a mustache.
Total beardo.
Oh.
No, he doesn't just have a mustache.
Really?
You went out with an older dude with just a stash.
Oh, did you fuck my dad?
He's
Jesus.
a family friend,
Tell me
and
at
it's
least-
kind of
Hold
weird
on.
because he's always hit on me, and I fucking gave in, and now I feel dirty, and I felt like I needed to come clean on the air.
Okay, what did the date entail? Did he take you to an ice cream social?
Did you,
At the Senior
did
Citizen
you,
Center.
did you play bingo?
Did you play Oh, you beat me to it, you cock.
He picked me up, and he took me to
Does he at least
a
have scruff?
waterfront dining.
Did you go for a 7
No.
a.m. walk around the mall?
No scruff.
No scruff?
It
He's
was
clean shaven
an-
with a stash?
an early bird
You went
special.
out with a guy that's clean shaven with a stash.
Yes.
I am extremely disappointed in you.
Early bird special dinner.
Please tell me you danced all over that mustache.
No.
Who wants a mustache ride? I do.
He didn't even make a move.
Are you serious?
Because he probably couldn't move.
he was probably
He's probably on medication.
scared shitless of you.
He's been hitting on me since I started developing.
And then you finally agreed to go out with him. He's
Yes.
just like,
Yeah.
Did he put his mouth
I gotta
on
go
you?
get my mustache trimmed.
And the conversation was so weird because it would just keep going back to my parents.
I really, seriously?
Like, because that's all we have in common.
See, in my mind, a man in his 50s or 60s has like such a good handle on like conversation and like how to treat a lady, and you just totally blew my fantasy to shit.
I was
That
picturing
sucks.
the most interesting guy. You know those commercials?
Right, the most interesting man in the world.
Him,
like, yeah, exactly.
And you just ruined the whole picture.
No, you were not picturing him because you're like, he had a mustache, and clean shaven.
No, that guy.
You play bingo.
That guy has the full thing going on, and he's all suave.
I would bang the most interesting man in the world.
Hey,
Definitely.
ladies, come have a dose.
But I don't think he's quite.
But he's
60
hot.
Yet. He's like
that dude. Yeah, he is.
No.
Totally, absolutely. I'll look up.
No
I'll look up his
way.
fucking age right now. Guaranteed, he's at least 60.
You think he's past 60?
Guaranteed. I'll do some research while you're rehashing. So
I always wanted to go out with an older guy just to see what it was like.
It was awful.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
And he ordered oysters for 2, which creeped me out. And then he made a comment like, you know what these taste like.
You can never go out with a dude, no matter what age, order oysters and not have them say some fucking
I know.
run-of-the-mill comment like, oh, you know what happens when you eat fucking oysters?
Yeah, it slides down my throat. So you didn't
Shut
get
the fuck up.
You didn't get plopped then.
No, but we have another date.
Are you serious?
You're a fucking walking contradiction. A walking contradiction.
You are a total babe. Why would you waste your time on another date with this guy? There's got to be a reason.
I have to be. I spoke to my therapist about it, and he believes I'm rebelling.
Did your dad say, "Oh, he's hung like a rhino"?
Is it for
at
his
one
social
time?
security checks?
Perhaps.
Does he have big muscles?
No. He has an old man belly. I saw him on the beach once. He probably has saggy balls too.
You know he does.
Balls.
So I'll let you know next time because we have a date in
I want
2
you
days.
to call me immediately after it's over.
Yeah.
Okay. 75.
No, he's not.
Booyah,
Seriously? The most
Kashan.
interesting man in the world is 75?
Fucking A, I hate being right all the time.
They really do a number on him on those commercials.
Ew, he looks terrible.
Doesn't he look terrible? He looks
He
75
looks
there.
really good in the commercials, though.
His Wikipedia
He looks
page is
the
not
same.
kind. No, he
No, he
doesn't.
does not.
He's got
The
like
same.
filters and like.
He has nice
shut the
hair.
fuck
He has
up.
some
He does have
very
good
Now
nice
you
hair.
guys are retracting. It's the same fucking
Why are
dude.
you so annoyed all the time? Like, nothing we say.
Seriously.
It's like,
I know.
Yeah.
Don't bench press the cock.
John, the
Press
sky is
my
blue.
cock.
Beep, beep, beep. That's how every conversation goes. John, I had macaroni and cheese for dinner.
I like the noises you were making earlier. Can you go back to... I don't like these noises. Go back to the older ones. Those, yeah. That's a little more accurate, I would say.
All right, my burrito is really wreaking havoc
So-
on my digestive
Where
system.
did you? Where? Hold on. Where did you guys go? Where'd you go on your date?
To waterfront dining,
Oh, that's right. You had oysters. Oh, me oysters. You know what that means?
and he had a white wine spritzer, and I had
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
What man orders a white wine spritzer?
I don't know,
Is
and
it-
I had a martini.
Oh, you had a more manly drink than him. Jesus.
All right.
Extra dirty, and of course he had to make a comment, but then he doesn't present the penis. He just goes, and then it's like he says goodnight, and I get out of the car, and he doesn't even walk me to the door.
I ate all these fucking oysters. I'm gonna go home and fucking do nothing.
I'm gonna go put my adult Depends on. You're such an old school.
Let's make a deal right now. You and I. Let's
Yeah.
make a deal. All right. You're always telling me that I should be dating girls a little older than I've been dating, right?
Well, not quite in that range.
Right.
I'm going to go and say the opposite to you. If you promise me you're going to date someone that's at least 5 to 10 years younger than you, then I will date somebody. who
Superman was
is-
5 to 10 years younger.
No, he wasn't that much younger than
He's
you.
7
just a
years
real Dutch
younger.
man.
He's 7.
But he doesn't look it. I want someone who like. I want,
doesn't look at.
right. I want someone who looks like they could pass as someone that could be in college or something like that.
So should I go out with Franco again?
No.
I've done
didn't-
the young guy thing.
I didn't say little. I'm gonna
What?
stop right there.
Because I've done the young boy thing. I've done the young boy, and then I did the younger, older boy, Superman.
You skipped a whole section of ages, though. You went from
Where?
like
23.
17 years old to like
No.
17.
you know
Shut up.
He was-
30.
actually, he was 22.
30s, and now you're jumping all the way to 65s.
So
we're
should I
talking
be in the
40s
40s?
to 50s bracket?
But that's not younger than me. How old do you think I am?
Fucking what is she? 60?
What are you looking at me for?
62 and a half.
She's the most interesting woman in the world.
She does have the
Listeners,
the silver.
Dr. Stacy
locks.
is a fucking fox.
Not really.
They've seen the pictures. They know. They just haven't seen.
Oh,
your,
speaking of which,
your
Paige and I are
face.
appearing on The Hole.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
In a couple of weeks.
I'm going to sit on
Plug.
Sprancey's lap.
Oof. He's got a nice warm lap.
Does he?
I concur.
How does he keep it warm?
With my ass.
He thinks of us.
All ladies' asses.
He loves
Ladies'
ass. You should come, John. You don't necessarily have to be on the air, but you should come and hang out with us.
Moral support.
Yeah.
I'll come root you on.
You can be
from
our
the-
handler.
from the
Yeah,
sidelines.
you can get us nice and drunk before the show, so we don't.
I'll make
get
sure
mad.
that they don't get too frisky with you guys.
Yes.
Like when strippers.
You're our muscle.
Strippers
See,
always
now,
bring.
now,
Like,
exactly. Like we're a stripper and you're our, I don't know.
I collect
handler?
the money. Collect the
Fucking
money
handler.
from the floor.
Or pimp.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of bills thrown around.
What we need a theme.
20s,
We need a
50s.
theme because we have to wear masks.
Tits.
You want to show
Taint.
her a tit? Last time I was
Over the
there,
top.
I had to do an ass off.
Why don't we?
Oh, no. Yeah, I definitely can't be doing that.
Why don't we go through pictures from right now that San Diego Comic-Con is going on? We'll go through pictures. and
Oh,
we'll
you
find-
are such a perv.
Let's-
He just loves. He just wants to fantasize.
I want to see the two of you dressed up like superheroes.
No.
We
I've
can
already
get the
done that.
masks and everything. That'd be cute.
It'd be cute.
It'd be cute.
It'd be cute.
It's so cute.
Well, you can always use the Care Bear costume.
You're so cute as I'm jerking off on your leg.
Still have that? Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be there and be supporting you, I can at least be doing something like whacking off while you guys are on.
Callie
the
and
air.
I once made an appearance, and we went in and we decided we were going to dress very girly, and we wore very feminine dresses.
Really.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying, like, and then
It doesn't work on me.
You are very feminine.
I could
But
try.
you're a rocker.
I am wearing a floral cape right
You
now.
are wearing a floral. Henry is going to love that
This
cape.
is my Blanche Devereaux wear. This is my Golden Girls fabulousness.
I just saw a bunch of capes in Marshalls, and I have to tell you, they were quite beautiful.
Capes are fucking
They're
sick.
really awesome. All right, you're bored. All right, so let's get to
This is if ADD doesn't exist, it exists here on this episode.
let's go to Stacy's shit.
Oh. Taint.
That word is not used enough.
Taint.
It's really not.
It's really not. Oh, what's the other good one?
Grundle.
Chode is another good one that's not used enough.
Chode is gross.
Chode is a great.
Not that taint is like sexual by any means. Like I would never use the word taint in bed.
Now, what's the other word for taint?
What? Grundle.
Yes.
Grundle.
Yeah.
Another word I would never use in bed. I don't think I would ever want to reference that part of my body in bed.
No.
No, it's really a very sad body part.
Unless it's completely shaven, it's the most disgusting.
I want to like
Yeah,
tattoo.
seriously.
I want to tattoo a smiley face on my tape.
So when you shave, it smiles
Just
back.
give it some life.
Yeah, right?
It's
Bring
sad.
a little attention to
It's
it.
sad. Imagine if you tattooed a sad face on your tape.
Wait, wait. Sad taint.
A little tear.
You don't get to see it though. Unless you're in like a 69
I'm so tight.
and you're underneath eating out, then you see taint.
My taint's like a snare drum.
Taint in my eye.
I'm gonna name my next cat Taint.
Taint. Taint. Come here, taint.
Taint, 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 taint.
Time for dinner, taint. Oh, taint, you're so cute. Oh,
He's so
taint.
soft.
Oh.
You're so soft and cuddly, Taint.
What the fuck is on your computer right now?
All right. So does
Can we talk about what's going on your laptop?
Are you actually intrigued by this man?
I am.
What is it, like The Bachelor or some shit?
Oh, we told him to Rose. Ew, is that who that is?
This is a former Bachelor, Jesse Palmer.
Any man that poses
Any
with
man
a
that
rose
looks
on a backwards
any man
chair.
that looks like that had to have been on some kind of reality TV.
God, I hope so. At least there's
Okay.
an excuse.
All right. So there's a guy who's on OkCupid,
I've
and
never been on that site.
he has the following list. And the reason I'm reading this is for
Of
you, John.
diseases.
Yes. He writes
He put-
on his OkCupid page, "Don't message me if."
And that's what the list is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I feel
brilliant.
like I'm going to be
Should
a
I
part.
be-
I'm going to hit at least 5 of these
Let's
on
see
his
how
list.
many we
Should I
hit.
copy and paste this?
I'm already going to say no.
Don't message me if you listen to The Doors.
Ew.
Okay, well, that's kind of specific.
You have photos of yourself in some sort of forced perspective with a famous landmark.
I've said that a billion times. Or you're with
Actually, I like him based on these first two things
or
on his list. We could work out.
Or
Well-
you're with 25 of your friends.
Well,
or
wait.
you're sitting there with your dog.
This isn't your list.
Or it's just
Shush.
your fucking...
Calm yourself down.
Sorry.
Don't message me if you like drawn mustache fingers.
Oh.
I like this guy.
4 to 5 of your photos are you at a wedding.
No.
Yeah, in a bridesmaid dress, always.
You have tattoos you can't see without a mirror.
Tattoos.
That's definitely not me.
I don't like that.
You have tattoos that can't be covered.
I don't like that either.
I can cover mine.
You have piercings that will leave
With a
gaping
straight
holes
jacket.
in your body forever.
All right. Like the ear stretchers and stuff. I'm
Mine
not
shrank.
too-
You
What?
can
I had them. They shrank.
They shrank?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you would never know.
Oh, shit. Wow, look at that.
We learned something new today about Paige. Okay.
All right. I'd take
So
it
maybe
back.
you can
My
date him.
whole shrank.
I take it back.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
See, I still
down the bathroom.
don't. I still don't believe that your vagina goes back, but the ears. All right, maybe.
Hey, I'll take what I can get.
You consider yourself bisexual but have no interest in a long-term relationship with someone of the same sex.
Wow, that's pretty specific.
You have any affiliation with any religion.
Oh, wow. That's going to get rid of quite a few people.
You have photos of yourself covering your mouth, your friend covering their ears, and another friend covering their eyes.
I like this guy more and more. I thought I was going to hate this. This is awesome.
You say YOLO or anything of this ilk.
That'd be on my list. Too.
Your desire in life is power and prestige. Your career, which you worked very hard for, will vanish to be replaced by children that you suddenly discovered you always wanted. Wow.
Wow, he wants you bitches to stay at work.
You don't shower daily.
Who's
You
that
dye
about,
your
sir?
hair light blonde.
Well-
you want
He had me. He had me till then.
you want a home birth.
Jesus.
That's a little weird.
You think you deserve chivalry rather than earn it through your own polite demeanor.
I agree with fucking that. Amen, brother.
You talk full volume on your phone in a congested public place.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Hello?
Yes.
You wear massive headphones.
Or you go to the gym and talk
Like,
on the phone when
right
you're
now?
on the fucking
Or-
treadmill.
Yeah. Does now count?
You don't wear your bike helmet. You don't follow
Don't
traffic
wear-
Wait a minute. Wait,
laws.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bike helmet.
Not wearing a bike helmet is a deal breaker?
Yeah.
I would put the opposite. If you wear your bike helmet, I don't want to fucking date you.
I
'cause
think
they look
he's
so
like
stupid.
I think he's a big biker because the next one is you don't follow traffic laws when you're biking or driving.
There goes Alec Baldwin.
Next, you don't own a bike.
You are shocked that people are becoming more cynical. You think world peace is an actual goal of some sort. You tell the same joke in the same circumstance time and time again.
Ugh, that is annoying.
You demand respect,
Sorry.
but would also happily become a trophy wife if the
You
money
know what
were good
oysters
enough.
mean.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. What was
Exactly. You walk through crowds looking at your phone.
Yeah, it's
fucking-
annoying.
yeah, fucking-
You name drop near strangers to let them know how much cooler you are than them.
Ew.
At least Kanye West says I say that.
You play 5 chords on the guitar and sing like Jewel, Lisa Loeb, Dido, etc.
Sorry.
You
I
crave
happen to like all those singers.
Say, I only
you when I want to. I don't listen hard.
I don't pay attention to the distance that you're running to anyone, anywhere. I don't understand if you really care. I'm only hearing negative. No, 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 no.
So I turn the radio on, I turn the radio up.
I was wondering what's singing my song. Lovers in love and the others went away. Lover is crying cause the other won't stay. And some others have a bubbling baby boy. The other who was crying.
They were born
Well, this is not that thing that I'm throwing.
God, I
I'm
love
thrown.
Lisa Loeb. Oh,
But
I
I
like
thought I
to
was
sing.
forever. Now
Do
I'm
you
not so
eat
sure you
chicken?
want to tell me that I'm clever, but I don't see you anyhow or anywhere with you.
here comes the good part. You said that I was naive and
I thought that I was strong.
No.
I thought, hey, I can leave. No,
now I know that I was wrong
because I missed you. Yeah, miss you.
We started out like almost hard rockish, like, da-da-da-da-da, and then we slowed down. we were like angry Lisa
Oh
Loeb.
God, I fucking love you guys so much.
Jeff is very, very angry with
I
us.
used to
right now.
love her fucking cat glasses.
I know, right? They were so
Yes.
hot.
Do you know she has an allergy to contacts?
She's so cute.
Did you know that?
Why would I care? I know that. I'm supposed to put my hand on my chin and be like, really? Tell me more.
Tell me more about Lisa Loeb.
Oh, because wasn't she on a
Oh, she
dating
hates
show?
dairy? Oh my god.
You're supposed to fold your cape.
Fold my cape.
No, I know this because my friend worked at MTV back in the day, and he interviewed Lisa Loeb, and that was what she said.
She was on a reality show like maybe 5 years ago, and she was trying to like.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that.
So
She still had the glasses.
Yeah. She looked
She's
exactly the same.
fucking
so
riding
cute.
that horse.
Adorable. Okay, let's get back into this.
Yeah, I was in love with her.
Every guy was.
Oh, totally.
She was hot.
Yeah, true that, Jake.
Do you eat, sleep? Do you dream me anymore?
Okay, we've been there.
Now we got to do Dido and Jewel.
Dido was thank
Dude,
you.
I was
Yeah.
also in love with Jewel.
I love her little snaggletooth.
She's
I
getting
love
a
her
divorce.
huge floppy tits.
Flappy.
I was told I look like Jewel.
What?
Not my tits, asshole.
Look at me full on.
My nose.
First of all, your teeth are perfect. So
My nose. I have a jewel
you
nose.
have a jewel nose? It
Big
almost
nose.
sounds like I said you have a Jew nose.
I have a jewel nose.
I have a Jew
nose?
That'd be a nice save in like an awkward social situation.
jewel nose.
You and your stupid jewel.
You bunch of
nose.
jewels.
All right. You crave attention from strangers. You pet wandering mystery cats with no regard for toxoplasmosis.
Fuck, you're out.
I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, sorry, babe.
You want it all, but can't offer the foundation on which to build such a life. You think your binge drinking is simply a symptom of youth.
See, I think mine is I think mine's cute.
You wear yoga clothes when not engaging in yoga.
All right, I will agree with that one. Yes.
Yoga clothes are so comfortable, though.
Or
You think that your real face is the one covered in makeup.
no?
You dye, cut, and style your hair according to your bad moods. Your favorite literature is from your grade 9 curriculum.
Or from Marvel Comics?
You're a spiteful food and beverage employee that spits in the cuisine of customers you don't favor. You discuss Pinterest, Facebook, etc. in the visceral world.
Pinterest sucks.
I fucking love Pinterest.
That makes my dick fall off every time I
It's
fucking
definitely a
see
chick
that
thing.
site. Shit.
Your response to most everything is wrapped in sarcasm. You believe that negativity is useless. You consider yourself a happy person. You believe that animals with cute, soulful eyes are equal to humans simply because of their cute, soulful eyes. You shoplift. You write misconnections for people with whom you've never spoken. You walk 3 people wide on the sidewalk. You sit on the outer seat with an empty seat beside you on the bus, streetcar, subway.
So at least I'm not the only one that's going to be alone forever. Because it sounds like he and I are going to be single for a while.
You put your bag on the... you drive a car and believe yourself better than the subway, streetcar, bus. You hunt but don't consume your success. You read Cosmopolitan.
Oh,
You are...
Cosmo sucks.
Fucking hate
Cosmo can suck
Cosmo.
a dick. That
Yeah.
magazine sucks.
You are offended that models are generally thin. You subject yourself to television, film, media that purports a different body image than you believe to be average, thereby angering yourself. You blindly give to any charity without knowing how the money is distributed.
does this end? Does this fucking list end?
Almost. You spend...
He's so lonely.
You spend more than you make. Your main profile photo is you in a bikini. See, you like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
You believe that a dating site is a last resort. You believe gender
I
is
do.
cultural. You think individual cultures enrich the global community rather than maintaining its racial separations. This guy is intense.
Wow.
Is this Jake?
All right, first of all,
Jake, is this you?
if you open up a profile and you see that much written, I click off immediately. I will not fucking read a profile.
So
that
basically, he
goddamn
wants a
long.
Midwestern bicyclist that does not enjoy social media.
You talk over people.
What?
I'm going to kick you in the ball. I'm going to skip
Oysters.
some. Let's see. You travel to third world country for vacations. You belittle transgender people.
This list is still going, and I can see it from here. This list is disgusting.
You suffer from mental illness and refuse treatment.
Well,
You take and display photos of yourself with lighting and angles that intend to deceive the viewer.
Duh.
You own a name brand purse or its equivalent knockoff.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He's just lost all girls. Every girl owns a name brand purse of some kind at some point in their fucking life.
Honey,
Except-
just start.
except my mom.
Just start fucking dudes.
He's gonna marry my mom.
You're done. You're done.
You think that those who don't vote have no right to complain. You wear uncomfortable clothing for the sake of feminine style. You scoff at smokers but consume copious amounts of sugar.
how are those
How
two
does that-
similar?
How does that even work?
How do those connect?
You're a Holocaust denier.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're a bad tipper. You
Jews are sluts.
You use the term foodie.
True.
Bacon is important to you.
Fruity?
Foodie.
Oh, foodie. Yeah, I fucking hate that word.
You have
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
You have more than 4 profile photos to show where you vacationed, and generic activities in which you've engaged: skydiving, facial obscuring, costume parties,
But
etc.
that's every female profile on Match, though. Every single one. You have to see every place that person's been in the last 5 years.
You don't realize that John Lennon was a Bono level douche.
Okay.
What the fuck? I like John Lennon. You guilt trip people to get your way.
Yeah, well, that's...
You think a bulky British accent is charming and sexy rather than deeply ingrained slang that curves away from proper phonetic speech.
This guy's a dick.
I'm out.
He's a dick.
That-
Like the first 10, I was like, you know what? You're funny. You're sarcastic. I
No,
like you.
he's like an
No, he's
angry
a
dude.
dick.
You believe that there are only a few bad police officers that make the majority look bad rather than the opposite. You have or would take part in a flash mob. You think trampolines are safe for children.
I'm treat his face
John
like
Lennon
a
to
trampoline.
trampolines.
Ew, I'm skipping a lot.
This from a guy whose picture on this article is in a bad button down with a rose in his hand, sitting on a shitty fucking bamboo chair, backwards.
Where's the over-the-top reference? Are we getting
Fuck
there
you.
yet?
What
No?
an asshole.
You take part in zombie walks. You use sex as currency in a relationship. Your favorite films are The Shawshank Redemption, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and The Princess Bride.
Those are good movies, all 3 of them.
Well, fuck this guy.
All 3 are solid movies. Fuck you, bro.
I thought that was going to be interesting. Well, you see, that's what's out there.
You know what? I've dated guys that have the same misguided sense of self-importance that this douchebag has. I almost feel sorry for him because you're going to live a very long, lonely life. Go fuck yourself.
Ass wipe. I hope you listen.
Anytime I open any profile on any dating site and it's anywhere near that long, done. I don't care how hot the pictures are. I don't care.
I love that there's a girl who actually sent that to an online magazine and said, "Look at this asshole."
When people,
she outed him.
When people sit there and write that much about themselves on a fucking dating profile, there's something wrong with that person immediately.
He'd probably kill you in your sleep.
Nah, I'd be too
Douche.
much of a puss to do that.
All right, so here's something from Harold on Twitter. Sent this to me.
Harold and Kumar.
A 38-year-old Scottish woman who complained to doctors about weight.
Oh, I've seen this was all over fucking Twitter.
Will you shut up for a
sorry.
second?
This is a good one.
I want to hear what she has to say.
She complained to doctors about weight loss, incontinence, and lethargy. Had a sex toy inside her vagina that had been in place for 10 years.
I hate it when that happens.
I know. Surgeons removed the 5-inch toy, reporting that it had caused the woman near life-threatening damage. She had a condition called vesicovaginal fistula, a passage that allows urine to flow into the vagina.
She had a fist on
The
her?
Daily Mail reports as well as an obstructive uropathy, which causes urine to become backed up in the kidneys. Ow. Jesus. The woman said she used the toy one drunken night with her partner a decade ago and that she couldn't remember whether she had removed it. According to the Journal of Sexual Medicine, she can
got
now
it from twistedtoys.net.
she can now
That might have
claim
been
the
from me.
dubious honor of having held a sex toy in her vagina for a longer time than anyone else in the world.
That's amazing. She must have insane muscles up there because it eventually would have worked its way out.
But think about this. Sex must have hurt.
I want to know
If
what
you
kind
have
of
some
toy.
shit in there.
Well, unless she's a lesbian.
What toy was it? That's what I want to know. I want to see
And
a
not to
picture.
mention, wouldn't you have gone looking for the toy at some point? I just assume it just rolled under the bed, not
Yeah.
still up inside you?
It's a good point, too. You're so
How do you
smart.
just not feel it?
Oh, what happens over 10 years with the batteries? The batteries break down. Oh,
Maybe
Jesus.
it wasn't a battery.
Maybe it wasn't
powered.
battery. It was
God,
just
I
like
sure
a
hope
dildo.
not.
I've been just a shove.
Oh, they didn't say it was a vibrator?
No, they didn't say what it was. It could have just also been Benoit balls.
It looks
But it looked like a...
from the picture. It looks like
5 inches,
a
they
Mr.
said.
Potato Head.
You saw a picture?
It's like an X-ray. You can't really make out anything. Because in a 69, my Humpty nose will tickle urea. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed. Big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies. You know I'm in charge.
All right, here's a good one. Husband throws wife off of jet ski after fight over oral sex.
Well, that's a good reason.
Now, this is good. A Florida man
Naturally.
is accused of throwing his wife off a jet ski after she caught him in an affair with another man.
That's it? That's all he did?
Michael Doster, 50, is now under investigation in the death of his wife, Pamela.
Oh, she died. Nice.
The two were riding a jet ski off Passage Key Beach, an area that's popular with boaters that like to take their clothes off. Police say the couple got into an argument when Pamela told her husband she caught him and another man performing oral sex on one another, according to a sheriff's report.
Oh, she caught him cheating?
Yes, with another man.
Oh, see, I had it flipped around.
Both the Dosters had been drinking. Michael Doster allegedly pulled his wife off of the jet ski by her hair, but she climbed back on. This happened 4 more times, but on the 4th time, she hit her head on the side of the craft. She said after she hit her head, her husband tried to get her to get back on the jet ski, but she refused. He then called 911, saying his wife had jumped off of the jet ski.
So she didn't die?
You can't throw me off this jet ski.
The woman was able to make it to a sandbar where she was found around 10 p.m. with a swollen hip and bruises on her arms and head. She told responders what happened, but died of her injuries at a hospital.
Oh,
How?
Jesus.
How?
She probably
She
had brain
had
damage.
a brain bleed or something.
She smacked her head on a fucking jet ski. And now
That's what you get for snooping around.
her dick husband gets to jet ski off into the sunset with his gay lover.
What a cock.
That's what you get for trying to be fucking Scooby-Doo, all right? Keep your nose where it belongs, or else you get knocked on the head 4 times and almost drowned.
Wow. Jet ski sound effects on demand.
Oh, who woke up?
Oh, okay.
Well, kitties.
Katie, studio.
This is why we don't tape here,
Why?
because there's too much pussy around.
I love them.
They're very sweet. So, do you want me to read another article?
Did you hear about the HIV condoms?
What?
That they I think it was Australia. They invented condoms that are supposed to be able to kill the HIV virus.
I will punch you in the dick.
99 point something percent of
How do
the
they do
virus.
that?
How? Fucking science, bro.
Really?
Fucking science, broskies.
So here's what I want to know. Obviously, it's almost like the condoms with the spermicide.
Yeah, the spermicide.
It's the same kind of
on the
idea.
outside. Yeah. HIV killing condom approved in Australia. It has a gel an antiviral gel compound that coats the condoms, and it reduces the risk of exposure to viruses that cause sexually transmitted infections. 99.9% of HIV, herpes, and that papilloma, whatever the fuck that is.
HPV.
All that shit gets taken out.
So much good stuff.
It's cold.
Yeah, but I'm sure it causes urinary tract infections in females.
It probably causes
all that
cancer.
shit
You'll
up
probably
there.
get fucking all kinds of vaginal cancer and shit.
Oh,
But
like
you know
anything
what?
good, there's some sort of side effect that kind of ruins the fun. But
At least you won't get the HIV.
I think it's great.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Why isn't that like national news?
I don't know. It was on the website. I fucking love science, health and medicine.
No one loves
That-
science.
that sounds like
we'd
a
rather hear about
legit
the
news source.
50 Shades of Grey trailer.
Dude, we're gonna go see that movie, right?
I think we should.
You know,
I think
haven't,
that's field
I haven't
trip
read
worthy.
the book.
I haven't read the book.
I found out that both my parents. Well, actually, my dad started reading
Your
it
dad?
because my mom read it, and he was like, "I gotta see what this shit
I have
is."
a feeling your parents fuck like animals.
Dude, your parents are sexual.
Seriously.
My dad said he got through 100 pages before he was appalled by it. He goes to me.
That's what he
100?
wants you to
That's
think.
a lot of pages.
So he goes to me. He goes, "So according to this book, women just want to get raped."
Oh, Dad.
Yeah, I was like,
When they were having a catch.
Oh, Daddy. Tell me again.
By the way, I had a
Tell me again.
vasectomy.
I was gonna say, tell me again about your vasectomy.
I forgot to ask him about that. God damn it!
Please
I forgot.
ask him next
I
time
gotta
you have a family dinner.
I gotta write it down. Be
Can I
like,
come
so,
over your parents' house and just be like, "Hi,
Dad.
I'm Paige. Tell me about your vasectomy."
I want to ask you about vasectomies.
Hey, Dad, pass the sausage. Speaking of which, tell me about your vasectomy.
Dad, I got 2 kids now. I'm looking into vasectomies.
I'm looking into vasectomies.
I'm in the market. What do you?
Let's go into the bathroom. Let me show you how they did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
I love your
Him
father.
dropping his drawers again.
Your father's like a fucking legend.
How old's your dad?
61.
Ding ding.
Don't even think about
Fucked
it.
your dad last night.
I would have fucked your dad so hard. I would fuck your dad so hard you would feel it.
Oh.
He is a legend. I got all my fucking OCD and anxiety from him.
I don't care about that.
I can't stop burping.
You hear
It's
that,
the-
doctor?
Yeah, I got my OCD from my father, too.
OCD is good. It means you perform to completion.
I'm
Yeah. It just makes you fucking crazy. That's what it does. Like,
It makes life miserable.
yeah. Just makes you fucking anxious about everything.
Yeah.
Well, crazy is good in bed. Anywhere else, it sucks.
That is true. Crazy is very good in bed. I will agree to that.
I
But
can't
then,
stop burping.
oh, so, could you stop this?
It's the burrito.
It's the semen.
It's the burrito flavored semen.
Oh, Jesus.
So that was my article.
What?
That was my article contribution.
Thank you for that.
There you go.
I'm excited about this. I want to hear more about the condoms.
So do you guys want to know, I have one more article, what porn does to intimacy?
It destroys it.
Is this on the heels of Don John?
Yeah. Do you know that 40 million people in the United States visit porn websites regularly?
I think that's a low
Yep.
ball. Low balling.
Many of them emerging are young adults. So studies are confirming that the preponderance of young men and slightly less than half of women thinks that watching sexually explicit material is okay. Spencer B. Olmsted and his colleagues found when they asked college students about the use of pornography in future romantic relationships, 70% of men and 45% of women thought they would watch. In contrast, only 22% of men and 26% of women thought pornography had no role in a romantic partnership.
It doesn't add up to 100.
That's right. So, let's see. The Olmsted study found that women's concerns about pornography had more to do with whether consumption of porn was limited than whom it was watched with. Men tend to think that watching porn has only positive consequences. Let's see. Is watching porn really as benign as people think? The following 3 studies reveal it has a greater effect on relationships than those we usually discuss. Ready? I know, you both look very angry.
Is this Cosmo?
No! There's a study of men and women aged 18 to 34 who are in romantic relationships.
16 people?
I knew you were going to say that. You know what? Oh, fuck. Look who's here.
And he's wearing the linens.
He's not wearing linen.
Oh, that's
Where's
not
the
linen?
linen?
Is that cotton? Is that sheepskin?
Why is your
evening,
cock
Your
out?
Highness.
Put your cock away.
That's fine.
So, numbers. Give me numbers.
All right, just wait. Can you just let him sit
The
down?
royal penis is clean, Your
Down
Highness.
already. God,
Royal dick.
have the slaves put you down
Royal
already.
dick.
Fucking royal dick. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
They have to be tired from carrying you up the stairs.
Hi, everyone.
Ladies, have a seat, please. Relax.
Hello. Hello, Henry.
Hi.
You missed a lot.
Did I?
No, actually,
You know why? Because I was in traffic.
Oh, I wonder
Lots
why.
and lots of traffic.
I wonder why. Oh, look who came to greet you.
Stop with
The princess.
fucking cat.
fuck that cat.
We can't help
That's
it.
the baby.
Cute.
Shut up. You're such a hater. You're such a pussy hater.
I haven't.
King Henry, we missed you.
Likewise.
Hi.
Hi. You look nice.
What's new? We have some questions for you later.
Okay. Can I
Yes.
just go get some alcohol?
Yeah, I'm going to finish this article.
Yeah,
and
we
then
may
we'll-
have to wait
Slaves.
for the next show.
Bring your king his alcohol.
Let's see, where was I? Oh,
Numbers.
porn-free relationships are stronger with a lower rate of infidelity.
I'm
Why?
wondering if
I-
those relationships are people who don't have electricity.
Or Amish. Or, yes, exactly.
Oh, wow.
On the same page, me and Paige.
Oysters.
All right.
Would you like some oysters?
You know what oysters mean. Oysters.
People who only watched porn with their partners were more dedicated to the relationship and more sexually satisfied than those who watched alone.
Oh.
Interesting.
See, I find it. I don't know. I was never into watching it with people. I like
Really?
watching it by myself.
Well, it's a whole different ball game. Watching it by yourself is obvious. Watching it with a partner.
Because I don't know that I want them knowing what I'm into. 'Cause
Well, you
it's so
have to. All right, you have to be obviously.
Because it's so awful.
No,
the things
obviously,
that I
in a
watch.
couple situation, you don't
She
want to watch
has
the
to
same
choose.
porn.
She has to choose
Thank
the
you.
porn.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
And she's not going to pick the same fucked up shit
No,
she watches by
definitely
herself.
not. So I won't get as hard.
This makes my dick soft.
Oh, wow. So you
Did
would...
you? Did you pick this porn out? It makes my dick soft.
I had an erection thinking about what you were going to put on, and then you put something on.
You picked this out?
How is it any worse than having the fucking Late Show on in the background while you're fucking? Like
right.
anything is good in the background.
Oh, you put it on.
I
the
find
background.
the Daily Show very
Well, that's-
softening.
That's different.
I
Because
end
I
up,
can't focus. I got
Because
to
I'd
listen
end
to
up
him.
just like whacking off and forgetting she's there. You're like, oh, what? You want to do something?
Open
You
your
have
mouth.
a flesh and blood vagina next to you, and you're gonna forget. Be like,
Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now.
hold on.
You found a good movie. Sorry.
Don't look at my laptop screen.
That's one of the incidents that brought down my marriage.
Porn?
No, he would prefer to jerk off than have sex with me.
Okay.
Well, that's his problem.
Did you know he was jerking off?
I caught him jerking off
Maybe.
How many times?
once.
Okay, you made a big deal out of it.
Well, Well, because I wanted to have sex, and he said no and wanted to jerk off.
And then he went to jerk off?
Okay.
No, he continued to jerk off.
You ever considered
As you were talking to him?
Yeah.
He was like, "No, I'm going to keep
Yeah.
jerking."
And then I offered a blowjob. I offered a blowjob, and he said no.
It would be better if you...
And then he called me needy.
I thought you were going to say Negro.
He needed some him time.
And you're a Negro.
What a cock.
You're a Negro.
Tate.
Tate. Oysters.
You jewel.
You have a jewel nose. Jewel nose.
Did he blow it on your computer screen?
Wait, can you just tell the story from the beginning?
I have told this on the show before,
Okay, but where did you confront him?
All right, I'm in bed. He was working, and he came home, and I heard him come in. I was waiting for him to come in the bedroom and, like, disrobe or whatever and have sex with me.
Still has his briefcase in his hand. He's jerking off. The second he steps in the door.
Still has his driving gloves on.
But he doesn't come in the bedroom, and I'm, like, hanging out, whatever. And then, like, some time goes by, and then I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I go into the living room, and he's laying on the couch jerking off to some blowjob porn.
Okay.
And I was like, all right. And that, I didn't care. Like, that didn't bother me. Because I'm like, well, maybe he probably thought I was sleeping. And he didn't want to bother me.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right, right. So I approached him, and he was, like, all freaked out that I caught him jerking off because he was, like, very inhibited. And I approached him and attempted to be sexual.
During the confrontation?
It wasn't a confrontation. I was like, hey.
You're such an asshole.
No, I was like, it wasn't a confrontation. I was like, hi, blah, blah, blah. And then I, like,
I'm going to divorce you if you keep watching porn.
I kissed him, and I attempted to blow him.
Okay.
And he was pissed off that I wanted to give him a blowjob. And he called me needy. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, what? And I'm like, what? I'm like right here. Like you said, flesh and blood.
You scared
And
the shit out of him.
he basically told me to get the fuck out of here. And it was an issue.
Swings.
But you have to remember, too, this was also on top of the fact that he refused to have sex with me.
Well, that's kind of a problem.
On top of all, like, there's a lot going on with that relationship.
Yeah, so it didn't work out.
It's not unhealthy.
You ever consider that maybe you suck in bed?
I know I don't. I know I don't. I think he did.
Obviously.
I think he liked dudes. All right, but that's a whole other thing. So
Who
anyway,
was getting the blowjob in the
a guy
the
was
movie?
getting the blowjob
From?
girl.
Okay.
But he loved blowjobs.
Who doesn't?
He didn't like breasts.
That's weird.
Wouldn't
is
touch
weird.
them.
You don't like boobs?
He loves boobs.
I fucking love boobs.
Not big on the
okay.
blowjobs.
Oh, you don't like blowjobs. That's it. Because
I'm
he pointed
not-
at you.
no, I
I
didn't
forgot
say
you
I
don't
don't
like
like-
He's the opposite of my
I'm
ex-husband.
not. I'd rather pound the pussy than
Then
get a blowjob.
blowjob.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
All right.
That's different than not liking blowjobs.
What's going on right now? What was that?
you got.
What are you doing?
I just pulled up. What
is that?
Relax. Do you want to hear the story behind this?
No, I'm in the middle of this amazing study.
All right, then I'm gonna.
What's the story?
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold
just
on
walking
to
into
it.
the studio.
I'm gonna hold on to this then. I'll hold on to the end.
No, I'm not going to
You're
do this.
stroking your
article.
cell phone like it's...
Because none of you believe any
I
of the
don't
studies
know.
I'm saying. You're like, bullshit. So forget it. Like, whatever. We'll do emails.
I love you, Stacey.
It's time to answer your emails.
You ever hear something?
978-503. Suck.
Fucking cats.
It's time to answer your emails.
978-503. Suck.
I have a question. When I was hanging out with my fraternity boys this past weekend, well, these are all the younger guys that
You're
just
in a fraternity?
Wait a minute,
You
what?
were in a fraternity?
all the guys that just graduated. They
Did you
asked.
know this?
I heard something of it, yes.
They asked
This
me.
is news to me.
They asked me if I knew what the Harlem Struggle was. See, I'm not the only one that hasn't heard of this.
I'm
thing.
scared.
Shuffle?
Yes. The Harlem Struggle.
I feel like we're about to go down on
It's-
a roller coaster
Is that
dip.
It's
like the Dougie?
It is unbelievable. I don't even know if I want to describe it. I want to show you and
Is it racist?
just no, not at all. It's
I thought, no. 'Cause I'm getting
it's
scared.
pretty horrible, actually. Okay, you ready for this?
Hold on, I need to prepare
Oh my
myself.
God!
It's off to
Oh
a good
my
start so far, though.
God. Oh my! What is going on right there?
The guy squeezes and then doesn't let go.
She's in. Wait, okay.
All right, so
She's blowing him. But he also has her head
A head scissor.
in a head scissor with his legs.
And doesn't let
and
go.
is like choking her
And
out.
just chokes her out.
He's choking her out with his dick and his legs and his
And
balls.
all you see is taint.
Yes.
And it's all taint.
This is called the Harlem Struggle.
That goes with the theme of the show. We were talking about taint.
So, wait,
well, that's a really bad one.
how does it...
That was
This
a
is
really
amazing.
bad one. So,
who,
why is it Harlem?
how do you keep score? That's my question. How do you know who wins? If she dies or passes
Every
out,
girl passes out.
if they pass out, they lose. If they get out, they win.
You know this? Are you aware of this?
She won. She won.
She cries.
She's crying.
But she won.
She's weeping.
She's weeping for joy.
She won the Harlem Struggle.
She's very excited.
That's joy? Is that what that is?
That's it.
That's victory.
You deviant fuck. You think that's joy?
That's very disturbing.
They showed me this, and I was like, "Do you guys jerk off to this?" And they were like, "No, we're not even that fucked up."
No.
No, we do it.
But I was like,
We record it.
We get off while we do it.
"It's just unbelievable."
All right, put your phone away.
And then she taps. She's tapping out.
She's totally tapping.
Dude, everybody,
Look at the hands.
everybody, right now, go do a Google search. Harlem Struggle. First thing that comes up.
Do it.
And just watch the entire video.
Amazing.
You'll go through so many emotions while watching it.
Yeah, it does.
I like that he's got sneakers and socks on. Black socks.
Well, you need traction, though. You need
Yeah,
traction.
you need
Oh,
to.
is that what it is? So you
need
can,
to
like-
fight
You don't
back.
want her just slipping right out.
One girl is wearing a full bikini.
You got to know which team.
But
she's
why
playing
is it
for.
the Harlem Struggle?
I have no idea. No idea. I can look it up on Urban Dictionary
because
and see
it sounds racist.
I'll look to see if there's an explanation.
One of the
but I
chicks was
don't
black.
know.
It's like the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, but there's only one
Most of
black.
them, yeah, most of them weren't though. It was
That's true.
It was a
I
complete.
think she's the one who won.
I think it's because
She put
just
up the
so many
biggest
great
struggle.
things
Hence
culturally have
the
come out of
name.
Harlem, like the Apollo and the Harlem Renaissance and all these different things the great things that have come out of
The
Harlem.
And
Globetrotters.
Ma-
The
Mamas,
Globetrotters.
soul food.
This is just one more thing.
This is the next greatest
Crack.
The next greatest thing.
Right.
I'll look it up on. All right. Harlem Struggle is an overt sexual act performed by a male who is receiving fellatio. The Harlem Struggle begins with two people, at least one male, in the 69 position. Wow, this is a long fucking. And all I have to
Did
say
the guy
is
with the rose write this?
I just flipped ahead and I keep seeing balls deep penetration.
It has to be balls deep or it's not a Harlem Struggle.
I
Exactly.
keep seeing extreme and balls deep.
Yeah, if you're not balls deep,
It doesn't
you're not,
count.
You're not struggling.
And then I love the use in a sentence. Rob locked Crystal in the Harlem Struggle last night till the bitch passed out and his cock down her throat.
Well, isn't that implied by a Harlem Struggle?
Exactly.
This was put up a
Come
year
on,
ago.
redundancy, people.
So this has been around for a year.
I thought the Harlem Struggle was like trying to break out of the cycle of poverty.
No.
They know you're being
No.
a
No,
racist.
it's actually a cock in the throat.
Don't
With a
forget the
scissor-
struggle.
with a
Don't
scissor
forget the
lock in
streets. So weird.
According to Urban
forget my
Dictionary,
cock.
August of last year, the Harlem Struggle became this act.
August
So maybe
of last year.
August of last year. So maybe it was whatever kind of philosophy you would just be spewing.
Philosophy.
But now it's something real.
That's
It's
sociology.
something tangible.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Oh, wait, hold on. I feel like things get missed if I'm not here. I was just listening to the last episode.
Yeah.
This guy right here, he said the word satiated out loud.
Thank you.
And nobody
I picked
said a
up
word.
on that. I know. When I was listening to the episode, I said the same. I'm like, none of us jumped all over him for
Do you
using
realize
that
that the
word.
last episode all of us were trash?
I
We were
do
shit
realize
faced, and that's the only reason.
I don't care how drunk I
am
was.
so happy you brought that up because I forgot about that. I was listening to did he just seriously use the word satiated in a proper way in a sentence?
Like it was nothing.
This
yes,
was
just rolled right off the tongue.
Hey, I'm not fucking. I get smarter as I get drunker.
yeah. This was the
No,
first
that's not
episode
true.
where we were all pretty
It
drunk.
could happen.
No, it doesn't happen. Yeah, we were pretty hammered.
Yeah.
If you said satiated again, you know. Okay?
No, now it doesn't have the same kind of.
But-
you're gonna have to break out another 8-letter
Yeah,
word to like really.
It has to be natural.
But you
though.
know,
I can't
Yeah.
you
force it.
missed
That was
another
like-
revelation about his father came out.
Yeah.
Like you missed a lot while you were in traffic.
Okay.
A lot.
What'd your father do now?
He read 100 pages of
I
50
had sex
Shades
with
of
him.
Grey, and he had like
Wait,
this.
who did? What?
His father.
Okay.
Read 100 pages of 50 Shades of
'Cause
Grey.
we were sitting there
and he
watching-
had he had this awakening moment where he announced to his son, "Women only want to get raped."
Right, according to this book, women only want to get raped.
Let that sink in. Let that marinate for a second.
So
Now imagine this situation. I'm over there for dinner, and we're watching the news, and then a commercial for that 50 Shades of Grey comes on, and he goes, "You read that book?" I'm like, "No, I didn't read the book." He's like, "Your mother read that whole book in the series." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "I read about 100 pages of it. I couldn't get through it. It was awful." I was like, "Yeah, well, okay."
I like how he waited to 100 pages in. That's like eating like 85% of a cake and be like, "This is terrible. Send it back. This is awful."
I know, bullshit. I call bullshit on Daddy.
And then he
The
gave
first 100
that was
pages was probably exposition.
that was his summary. That was his summation of the whole piece.
Women just want to get raped.
According to this book, women just want to get raped.
Do you think he was jerking off as he was reading it? No way he was.
To the 50 over, the 40 over.
How old are the
magazine.
characters in the story?
I should.
Are they old enough for him?
I should break into the house and see if he still has that magazine.
You'll get arrested.
I'll bring it
You'll
over.
be like, I just was trying to get the 40 and over.
I'll wait till they go away on vacation or something. How much would you shit if
A
I
rent-a-cop
found it
rolls up
and brought it here for an episode?
the plastic pellet gun.
Dude, if there would be cum stains on it,
How
probably.
much?
And it's
And some of it might be mine.
Oh, such bonding.
I want decades old
Father and
semen
son.
from you.
11-year-old
I want the
11-year-old
oldest-
John Seaman.
This is my first load. I found my first load.
No, that was on Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, that's right. Your little magazine clippings.
I should have kept my first load.
See,
I didn't
looking
know
back,
what it was.
Back, my mother has clips in my hair, like a locket of my hair, like your teeth,
Your first
my
ejaculate.
teeth.
Where's the first ejaculate?
Where is my cum? My first cum. Come one.
Should have kept
come
it
on.
too.
Come on. Come on.
See, I didn't know what it was.
Come on.
I was like, "Whoa, shit! What is this?" But should save the underwear.
Baby's first
The
load.
underwear that I came into.
Put that in the scrapbook.
Hung it up.
Put it in a shadow box.
Could have hung up the underwear.
Like the little magazine clipping in there, like pinned in. Baby's first load. Like a Kleenex.
Your first diaper, your first pair of underwear, the first underwear that you came into.
Your first skid mark.
It's just a cutout yellow spot.
Shaped like Africa.
First load.
First load.
Baby's a man now.
Well, if I have children, I know what's going to happen.
Should we do?
You're gonna sit there with a
I
cup.
will.
Be like, "Go ahead, baby. Come on.
Go ahead, honey.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
You're of age
Go
now.
ahead.
It's time.
Give it to Mama.
It's time.
Oh.
Here we go.
That's so fucked up.
Here we go.
I can't even go there.
Let mommy.
made myself
that's
nauseous.
the type,
You look like you're disgusted with yourself.
this is the kind of porn I watch.
That's worse than my Jew comment.
And she's like showing adorable cleavage. She's covering up now.
She's throwing
like,
up on herself.
I feel dirty.
Mommy,
Look at my boobs.
Mommy, help me. Mommy, help me.
Come on, honey. You
Mommy.
can do it.
But it's
Come
so-
on.
but it's
right
so-
in the cup.
it's so
My
hard.
mommy's wine glass. You
It's
can
so
do it. Come
hard.
on.
Why is it so hard? It won't stop being hard,
It's
Mommy.
okay. It's
Help
normal.
me,
It's
please.
nature. It's
Oh,
fine.
put your mouth on it, Mommy, please.
I want you to leave it for the Semen Fairy.
on this day, 2014.
No, blow it under the pillow. Blow it
Under the pillow.
Pillow, baby shot a load.
You wake up, there's $5 stuck in it.
Where do I put my pee-pee? I used to cut holes in my pillows and blow nuts in them.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're never going to I don't think we can ever regain our dignity after that.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to my...
Sex slave just left. She's
Even
not
sex slave.
She's not a fan anymore.
She's like, I'm done.
You know what? I'm going to
You
go back to my
disgust
old
me.
room and check my pillows and see if there are $5 bills inside where I left all those
There's
loads.
like $750 on your pillow, all stuck to your mattress.
I could put a down payment on a house.
The Semen Fairy.
You had no idea.
Dude, that between that and the beanbag chair, I'm fucking loaded. Literally.
The pasta cabinet.
Oh, there's money everywhere.
Semen.
I go back to my childhood bedroom, and there's just money.
This is money everywhere, wallpapered with money.
You make the cover of the Post.
Go back to all of the places you've jerked off in your life.
I gotta find the shop vac from Adventureland.
That's full of money.
Full of
The
cash.
whole thing is filled with money.
Overflowing.
The filter is out and it's just filled with money.
Next thing you know, John was buying a boat. He's buying a fucking yacht.
Oh,
You guys, I fucking jerked myself a boat.
I gotta go to the dump and find my fleshlights.
Oh, this is all semen money. All this is semen money.
You open all the fleshlights and money just starts shooting out.
Seed money everywhere.
He's sitting there. Kids, this is all because of Daddy's nut.
Can you imagine if that was real? Oh my God.
You hear it?
Well, if it's semen for them, what is it for us?
You have the egg fairy.
What do we get?
When you drop
What do we get? The egg
the
fairy?
egg fairy. You listen. You guys have Easter bunnies, all right? Same thing.
No.
They hide your eggs around. You
No,
find
we
them.
just get fucking chocolate. It's not fair.
We just get pregnant.
We just get pregnant. Back in the olden days, that was a gift. Now it's just a fucking travesty.
It's a nuisance.
It's a nuisance. Next
right,
thing you
everyone-
know, you're making your son come in a wine glass.
All right, do we have a voicemail?
Yes, we do.
Yeah!
978-503-SUCK.
Mama, help me.
Hey, ladies, gents, John. This is Jim. I would figure
Jim.
I'd leave a voicemail rather than a measly email regarding an update on my whole situation. You read on the episode last week. So it's interesting you mentioned that overlooking or kind of looking in perspective of the guy I was seeing. And I think we can all truly admit that when we're truly interested in someone, we can kind of overlook a bunch of things about them, the things they do, etc. For me, it was probably, the ring on his left hand or whatever, all that. Basically, just to say the least, it didn't work out very well. But it will probably get better soon because I mentioned I was an engineering student. I'm actually transferring schools next month. So hopefully they'll provide a whole new environment for me to, find someone and that whole stuff. Because, I don't have the best of luck in this situation. And also, thank you for complimenting my writing. That was really unusual for me because all throughout high school, all my English teachers always told me I had the below average writing skills. I always thought that was a load of bullshit anyway. College never provided me any difficulties or anything like that. So I'm just going to probably blame the American school system as well as global warming and Obama for that. And one final thing.
Fucking teachers.
I actually forgot. Well, I'll probably think of it. I'll also send you an email, Stacey. Hopefully you find interest in that.
I do have
Thank
it.
you very much. Have a good one. Bye.
All right.
All right, I'm back. I just remembered what I was going to say. I have a question regarding when two guys break up, does it result in like a huge
Oh, the
fist
fight,
fight?
yes.
Now, I can't really speak for everyone, but I have a few gay friends, and I don't think that's ever been a serious issue for them. Again, I'm probably not speaking for the entire population on this, but I think with guys, especially gay guys, because the stereotype doesn't fit too well in this case, it's a very emotional thing, and I think if you're really in love with someone or that kind of thing, you really don't want to kind of physically hurt them.
I do all the time.
So I think breakups in the gay world are definitely very similar to the straight ones. And I can't say I've ever heard of a whole fight breaking out. I definitely can see it as being possible. But yeah, I figured I'd provide some insight on that. Again, a very small point of view, the stance. Definitely be interested to hear from others if other people have had different experiences. And John, sorry if I sound like a douchebag coming off to you, especially that last email where I just kind of bitch slapped you and then ended the email. I love you all. Don't worry. You guys do a great job at the show. Listen every week, listen maybe 5 minutes after it comes out. So thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Oh, my goodness.
So I have
First
to
of all.
remind everybody because you're all drunk.
No, I know. I know.
I didn't take it as a bitch slap.
I seriously thought he was Jake.
No.
I didn't realize it was Jim. I thought it was Jake at first. That's
Jim.
why I was like, what situation?
Jim, you sound sad.
Does sound
I
sad.
feel sad for him.
I do too.
And of course, I'm attracted to him. I want to save him.
We like Jim.
Of course.
We like Jim a lot.
Jim,
because
you're
he
right.
just got out. He's got to get back out there.
Jim, your writing is amazing. We did compliment you. I don't know
Absolutely.
why you've had issues with writing. You know how to construct a sentence.
Eloquent.
It's a rarity nowadays, especially at this table. So
Hey,
He said
Well,
satiate.
He did say satiate. Correctly, I might
drop
add.
that shit, son. I want you coming to my mama. Yeah.
You get
And-
smarter as you drink. It's amazing.
listeners, Elaine, hello, Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
I'd like your feedback as far as the breakups and stuff
fighting.
because I
Because
think
I've literally planned out how I would murder exes before. I never actually
Are
did
you
it.
fucking
as
kidding
far
me?
as you know.
You find that surprising?
You know what?
Because you got, I mean,
I've been there.
Think about it, right? Think about how angry sometimes you get at a breakup, and if it's with another dude, I would probably slug the guy.
Isn't that what happened in The Sopranos? Wasn't the what's
what's his
Vito.
name?
Vito.
Vito.
He was blowing that dude in the car, and then he was.
I forgot about
He ran
that.
away, and then he was in that town, and he started hooking up with the firefighter dude.
Yep.
And then
they were happy.
they were
And
happy.
Brokeback, they fought in Brokeback.
Oh, they did. There was a
shit out of each
lot
other.
of
They beat the
wrestling in
hell out of each
Brokeback.
other.
But that was like foreplay in Brokeback.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of.
You know that scene in This Is 40? If you haven't seen the movie, see it. There's a scene and Paul Rudd is sitting there with his buddy and they're eating muffins. And Paul Rudd's like, do you ever get the feeling where, maybe if your wife just happened to die and it wasn't like, she was in pain, she died peacefully. And do you ever fantasize about, your wife just dying?
Oh, I've seen that movie.
And that scene, I was like, I love this movie because I think of that in every relationship I've ever been in. Like, there's always a moment where I'm like, wouldn't it be so bad if this person just died peacefully and that I wouldn't have the guilt?
See, I always think about what if I killed them.
Yeah, I don't go to killing. I think dying peacefully.
Like,
I think that too.
I think of two scenarios: if I get away with it, and if I don't get away with it, and then I go on those branches and see where they lead me.
Because I just want to avoid the breakup. So I just want them to die
Just
peacefully.
die. Exactly. Or get arrested
That's very
for a
selfish
crime
of
that
you.
puts them away for life.
Right. That's a good idea.
Like watching the Harlem Struggle.
Like the Harlem Struggle in general.
But then you're like dealing with a guy in jail, and it's like,
I wouldn't deal
you
with
have
it.
to visit
I'd just be
them.
like, I'm sorry, I can't deal with you being in jail. It isn't going to work.
What are you going to do about it? I'm not going to visit you. What are you going to do about
Exactly.
it?
What are you going to do?
Right.
We're going to get out on furlough and come kick my ass?
I just assumed that there would be more physicality to it.
Right.
I'm going to choose to believe that every single time gay guys break up, they fist fight.
I said, and
You think
females
so?
too. I would think, like if it's the same sex,
No.
you'd be more inclined to just
Lesbians
'cause, like,
don't fist fight.
That's not true.
No, I mean, I don't think
know.
generally lesbians fist fight
Because
when
I
they
feel
break
like
up.
girls-
Because I think women are less aggressive.
See,
Physically aggressive. I think women probably
Yeah, but how many
verbally abuse.
dainty little flowers do you know that are gay? Like most gay women are pretty butch.
That's true.
I'm not saying all of them.
That's true.
But most of them can throw
not
a
just
fucking
that.
punch.
Women get fucking rowdy when
They
breakups.
can, but I
and-
think if you look biologically,
I've dated
men
a lot of
tend to be more
physical-
physical because of the testosterone.
But when a dude is with a chick, not again, I can't speak, but a lot of times, like as angry as I may be, you're a chick, and I'm not going to fucking knock you out. But if I'm dating a dude, I may be more inclined to do that. That was my thinking in that whole
You
scenario.
just ruin your chances of ever having a boyfriend.
Yeah, you hear that, boys? I'll fuck you up, break my heart.
Punch you right in the taint.
All right. Now I'm going to read Jim's email. Hey all, hopefully you enjoyed the voicemail I left for you. Anyway, I mentioned I'd send an email. As treacherous, dangerous, and roast beef-like vaginas seem to me, I was cross-referenced to a straight porno someone found. I figured you guys would enjoy seeing it because it threw me into a laughing fit. If I had to describe it in a couple of words, I would quote the famous Jonimal, fucking sluts. Fucking sluts. Also, I figured I'd throw in another question for the group to discuss. However, I figure Stacey would be a bit more into it, considering she has a gay porn fetish, of which I fully support. Thank you, Jim. What are your opinions on gay for pay porn? I simply mention this because there was a certain porn actor that I loved, and recently I found out he retired from pornography after he got married to a woman. Ever since I
Wow.
found that out, everything he's ever been in has been ruined for me. It just completely ruins the illusion. I was
Right.
actually legitimately upset by this discovery. However, I have heard of some people who think this makes the films much more arousing. Thank you for reading. I love you all, including Henry the Ninth, but only if he's there.
I'm here. Thank you.
Love, Jim. P.S. Living in Phoenix, I was able to find the telephone number to Frank's fire station.
What?
What? You know, just to keep it for reference. Holy shit! Sex slave!
We're making. we're
Jim,
We're
you
making
don't
long
even
distance
know what
phone
you
calls.
just did. Oh my god.
Next episode, long distance phone call.
I have free long distance.
Jim, I think you're getting a gift as our new best listener email.
You're my new slave, Jim. I'm gonna fuck you.
Yay!
Sex slave, you're being replaced.
No, you can keep both of them.
Well, she is leaving, so I need a new sex slave.
Oh
Jim. There are no words.
I told
there
you
are
I was-
no words. You just gave us a gift.
I told you I was falling in love with him.
Do we call now or do we wait?
We wait.
Really?
Why
I
do we
want to
wait?
call
Why do
now.
we wait? Why do we wait? Why don't we call right now?
I think we need to calm down. We need to calm
We
down.
need
We
to
all need to
prepare.
fucking calm down. And we need a little tease, a little carrot, so everyone will tune in next time.
All right, next episode, we are calling
Yes.
Frank's Firehouse.
What
For
do we
those
call-
who don't know what we're talking about, Google Frank the Fireman and the penis pasta, and you will know exactly what we're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard that episode.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, it was the best episode
I know.
ever.
I've
I know,
never
and I won't
laughed
listen
for
to
so
it because
long.
you keep saying that, and I'm not on it. And I refuse to believe that there's a good episode that I'm not on.
You were missed. You were very missed.
It was amazing.
You definitely would have had some good insight on this.
It cuts me, even though I don't show it. It cuts me
so
deep.
Cuts so deep.
Jim, I'm in love with you.
I am man, and I cry.
Let's answer Jim's question before we end the show.
Well, let's think of what
I'm
we're going
so
to ask
excited.
Frank.
I'm so excited.
we're going to hash the Frank shit out next show. Jim has a question about the pay for gay porn.
I can't think straight right now. All I can think
All I
about
want
is
to do is
Frank.
talk to Frank.
Episode 98.
All I want to do is
the
talk to
Curious
Frank.
Case of Frank and his general pasta.
98. Episode
Everyone
98.
listen to that. Prepare yourself for next episode.
Bone up on Why You Suck in Bed history.
But
Listen
after
to
you're
episode
done,
98.
After you're done listening to it, listen to a bunch of episodes I'm on just to balance it out.
He's so upset. It would have been amazing if you
I'm
were there.
kidding.
I'm so sad you weren't there that day.
Oh, boy.
Really not kidding. I'm gonna kill him.
I know. Now we know he's homicidal.
We must satiate him.
We must satiate.
My bloodlust is insatiable.
Jim, I don't know about the pay
it's
for gay
just
thing.
satiable.
I can't really answer that. I don't give a shit if a guy's gay, straight. As long as he's fucking another guy, I get turned on. So I think as a gay man, I could see why that would interfere.
You know, I feel bad. We were talking about gay porn, and I've watched an upsetting amount of porn since then, and I totally forgot.
Yeah, you said you were going to give it a try.
I will. I definitely will. I forgot.
the fact that you turn your phone on and Porn MD came up immediately
I have a
says
problem.
that you've watched a lot of porn.
Yeah, but not the gay porn, which I said I was gonna do, and I didn't.
It's
But
okay.
I'm gonna.
Because we black out every episode.
Oh, and
we
Jim,
forget.
if you have any suggestions, certain actors,
Yes, please
send
it
them my
our
way. Like, let me know the direction to go in, because I know what I like, but I need to branch out. I need some new stuff.
Right. Yeah, I'd like some suggestions as well. Also, I'm very excited because remember that show on, I think it was Showtime? It was like a groundbreaking show about gay men.
What show
Looking.
is that?
No, that's a new show
Okay, I'm
on
sorry.
HBO.
All right.
6 feet under?
Or not.
Queer as
HBO.
folk.
Queer as Folk. They're coming out with an updated Queer as Folk-ish like show
That show is a hit.
that's going to show a lot of gay sex because Queer as Folk was very hot.
All right, so I'll come
So
over.
I'm very excited. Yeah, we can
We'll have blankets.
have a
We'll have blankets,
Snuggies.
so no one can
We'll
see
have
what each other is
circle
doing.
jerks.
It's fine. We're friends. Who cares?
That's the way to do it. And then you run into the bathroom and egg in there.
What?
Are you egging?
Sex with a woman?
Are you egging?
And then we drop an egg in the toilet, apparently. According to Jonimal, that's what happens when
how
a
it
woman
works,
gets
isn't it?
aroused.
like a hen.
We turn ourselves on under a blanket, and then we lay an egg like a chicken.
You just have to make sure
It's the golden egg, bitch!
make sure that no guys blew a load in that toilet before you drop an egg. You don't want anything coming.
You don't want a toilet baby.
A
Right.
baby will come right out of the toilet.
It rises from the...
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna call him Squatty Potty.
And then I'll make it come in my wine glass.
I'm gonna give you a juice. All right, so we never asked Henry the questions we had, but we can wait till next time.
That's-
Wait, are we done with Jim's email? I feel
I
like
think
we
we're
haven't given
done.
it a
Jim,
proper
you
amount
just
of
fucking
attention.
blew our minds, though.
Did
So
we
you-
watch the porn? He sent us something. He sent us a clip.
Oh, right. Hold on.
I'm so excited about
Yes.
calling Frank and then oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm excited about watching porn right now. Oh, that's a good site too, this one.
It's like steroids for your cock.
They have a lot of like incest stuff on this one.
What's X videos?
Yeah.
20 minutes long.
Holy shit.
You probably should watch
No,
it off
just
the air.
Skip to the good parts.
Is this gay porn or
No, it's straight.
I want to be told? in
Skip
advance?
like a quarter of the way through.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ooh, they're in, like-
one
Oh,
with
I don't have
hats.
sound on my
They're in
computer.
like
That's
50s
probably not
dresses and
necessary.
bonnets. This is like old.
No, I
Look
broke
at
broke
this.
off a headphone
Look
jack.
at this guy.
Look at yeah. I don't think he's.
I broke off a headphone jack. There's no sound.
Can you skip ahead to? Oh, there's Chloe.
Oh!
Wait,
She's like, I ain't doing none of that.
this is happening in the restaurant, huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, nice. There it
Go
is.
full screen, please.
That's a disgusting
Yeah.
Yeah,
penis.
it's
Full screen it, please.
bad dick.
It's too. You see, I don't like the hair on anybody.
It's
I
not
don't want-
even. It doesn't. It looks a little flaccid.
Oh, he's gonna blow it on her butt. Nice.
That's fast.
When she's still okay.
Are they in a restaurant?
Oh, she
They're
just-
in a restaurant.
Ew, he blew it and she put it back in. You like that?
Wait, why are they fucking in a restaurant? Is she still wearing her bonnet?
Why not? Oh no, maybe they're in a.
What's this? Look at the waiter. The waiter's like, excuse me, stop fucking in the restaurant.
They all
Excuse
have
me.
the same wig.
He has like a perm.
Jim, what did you send us?
I gotta, what?
See, they're at the table fucking. Excuse
She
me.
didn't even take off her blouse.
Everybody's dining in the background.
Try not to get that on my plate, please.
All right, I gotta listen to this though. The sound
This
must
Is that the chick from?
clearly
Is that
an
Molly
art film.
Ringwood?
No. Look at the teeth.
Ringwood.
Molly Ringworm.
Molly
Like
Ringwood.
Judy
All right.
That guy looks like he's a real actor.
Looks like
He
a
is.
terrorist.
Oh, she broke a dish and now she has to blow
Now
the
she has
waiter.
to blow him.
Oh, she's all alone by herself. Nobody puts baby.
Boy, we are
on her.
all riveted right now. This is the most attention we've spent looking at anything.
Sustained attention.
I'm sure it sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
All right,
know what?
Amazon.com.
I have to say,
Go on the Why You Suck in Bed page and click on our Amazon button and buy things.
nothing against you, Jimbo, but I don't
Amazon.com.
I don't think I would jerk off to that porn. It's too oldish. I need newer stuff.
You need
they're wearing bonnets.
fresh penis.
Yeah.
Amazon.com for all of your bonnets needs.
Movies like Caligula.
Caligula.
Oysters.
I got it in 2 days from Amazon Prime.
TwistedToys.net.
That's where you get shit that you shove up your butt and you leave it there for 10 years. And then you get the fucking thing and you win.
That's right. Put in the code SUCK for 20% off. It's Paige's little company. Big
Yeah,
company.
yeah.
Tweakedaudio.com. Put in the code SUCK for 33% off. Earbuds and shit. Very good stuff. And Gamefly.com/suck.
It's summertime. Get them video games.
30-day free trial. Yes, it's 30 days.
30
And,
days now. So it's
Yeah.
the rest of the summer. Bada bing, do it.
Tune into The Hole. I believe the week. Let's see. I don't know when. We're taping on August 14th on The Hole. Paige and I will be appearing. So listen.
So
to us.
excited.
That doesn't help them know when to listen for it.
I think they put it up the next week.
Okay.
Bless you, Henry. Are you going to make it? I think he's having a stroke.
Oh,
All right.
seriously.
Oh, it's time.
Okay. So we're going to call Frank soon.
Bye-bye.
Listen next week. See you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.